Hey guys, it's Darwin here with a full review of the UCO Air 150 headlamp. Alright, so I know what you're thinking. Not too long ago, I made a video saying that I was pretty much done with headlamps and I was going to start using a mini flashlight from here on out on the trail. Back in August of 2017, I went to PCT Days in Cascade Locks, Oregon, and I saw the UCO booth. Now, if you're not familiar with the company UCO, for years they've been making backpacking gear and they're notorious for that old school candle lantern that people have been using in backpacking for decades. Now, at their booth, they had a few prototypes and some gear that was coming out in the future, and I saw something that kind of perked my interest, and that was the UCO Air, which is a super lightweight rechargeable headlamp. Now, I told them there at PCT Days, whenever they did end up releasing it, I would love to get my hands on one, test it, give it a review, and just tell them my thoughts. So about 2 months ago, UCO reached out to me and asked me if I wanted to play with one. So you guys know me, I'm a gear geek, and absolutely I took them up on that offer. Now, for the past 2 months, I've been using this headlamp pretty much everywhere, whether it's at camp, whenever I do night trail runs, short night hikes, and I also used it on my Grand Canyon hike last month. So getting quite a handful of miles on it, I feel like it's finally time for me to give you guys my thoughts on this little headlamp. Now, before I dive too much into what I really like about it and what I don't like about it so much, let's go ahead and go over the specs. So the UCO Air is a 150 lumen headlamp and it is rechargeable with a lithium ion battery inside. Now, like most headlamps, it has a little adjustable hinge that allows you to angle it where you want to on the trail. But unlike a lot of other headlamps, it has a very particular on and off switch. Instead of putting a button on the Air, they decided to put a little dial that whenever you turn it one way, it turns on the red light, and when you turn it the other way, it actually turns on the light and it allows you to adjust it with a dial, which is pretty cool. The UCO will kind of blend up and down and let you use as many lumens as you want. On high, the Air puts out 150 lumens. Right in the middle, it's right at 60 lumens. And on its lowest setting, it puts out 10 lumens of light. And then one thing that I really like about it, since I've kind of gone away from headlamps, is it does have a red light whenever you click it the other way. Now, it has what they call their precision fit strap, which is Velcro instead of being a stretchy strap, so you do have to adjust it to your head wherever you want to, and it is made of a very breathable mesh with some nice big holes in it that allow airflow to go in and out, so if you're just wearing it on your head, you're not going to sweat too bad. Now, like I said, it is a rechargeable headlamp and does not use any type of AAAs or AA batteries, and the run time at low is said to be 5 hours. Now, at high, you don't even get an hour, it's like 0.8, but since it's rechargeable, as long as you're carrying an extra battery pack with you, you can always recharge it right out on the trail. Now, one of the craziest things about the UCO Air and why it is called the Air is it only weighs 1.6 ounces, and you can usually find them retail for $34.99. So 35 bucks for a headlamp, that's 150 looms, that's under 2 ounces. Pretty good. Now, obviously you guys know that I like it because it's lightweight, because it puts out a lot of lumens, and because it's rechargeable. But what are some of the things that I don't like about it? Well, for starters, it's pretty much one thing, and that is this big, chunky, goofy headband. I do not understand why UCO didn't just put the typical stretchy headband that pretty much every other headlamp has. Now, one good thing about the Air that you can kind of change is it does come off of the headband, so you can completely separate this and kind of throw it to the side if you want and do something different, which is what I did. Now, I modified mine by taking a piece of bungee cord and a little line lock. I drilled 2 holes in the side of the headlamp on the little pivot piece and then attached it. Now it's a really nice, simplified and stretchy and adjustable headlamp that doesn't take up much room in my pack. Now, like I said, the Air is super lightweight, only weighing 1.6 ounces, so why would you take off the strap? Well, again, I just don't like the way it fits. Every time you put it on, you have to unvelcro it, you kind of have to adjust it to your head, then you have to re-velcro it. It's just kind of clunky and overbuilt and just not my style. The strap by itself weighs 0.7 ounces, and the light weighs 0.9. So the strap weighs almost as much as the entire light itself. Now, if you decide to take this guy and throw it to the side and do the little modification that I did with a bungee cord, this entire headlamp with the strap, 150 looms with the red light and rechargeable only weighs 1 ounce. As far as I know, for 150 looms and a rechargeable battery, this might be the lightest headlamp on the market. The only problem that I've really had with it is whenever I was doing that rim to rim to rim hike of the Grand Canyon, over on the North Rim, it got down to about 9 degrees, and in the morning when I woke up, my charge was completely dead. So it is one thing to consider because it is a rechargeable battery. It's probably a good idea to sleep with it in the foot box of your quilt or sleeping bag. Maybe put it in your pocket of your shirt, but keep it warm at night because the cold will drain that lithium ion battery. So overall, I have been pretty damn happy with this headlamp. And again, really my only complaint is the strap that obviously I got rid of, and the whole fact that it only runs for 5 hours on low, so you definitely have to keep an extra battery charger in your pack. But if you're carrying a cell phone or a camera or anything like that, chances are you're going to have that anyways. And it's nice that it's micro USB, so I can charge it with the same cable that I charge my camera with. Now, I'll probably do a re-review in the future of this guy once I really beat the crap out of it and put a ton of miles on it. But for now, it might be coming with me on the PCT. If you guys want to check out one of these UCO Airs, I'll leave a link in the description box below. If you haven't had a chance yet, go over and check me out on Instagram. I've been posting a lot of new photos lately of some of the things that Snuggles and I have going on throughout the week, plus some pictures of some past hikes. If you found any value in this video, go ahead and hit that like button. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And as always, guys, thanks for watching.